Here with senior Mason Garcia to preview the 2024-25 Concordia Wrestling season. As we record this, only a couple weeks or so away from the first official tournament of the new season. Wanted to start with a little bit of background on you. I know you're from California. What was it that brought you to Concordia?
The scholarship offer was pretty nice,
Yeah.
and I really liked that it was religious. And then when I looked into Seward, it seemed nice, and then not being too far from Lincoln was a big deal for me as well.
Yeah, you probably had to buy that heavy coat after you got here,
Yes.
then, huh?
Yeah.
What are some of the most significant things maybe you've enjoyed about being part of the wrestling program and part of the community here at Concordia?
The wrestling team itself since I've been here, has always been extremely tight-knit. We do everything together. It's just a family.
How about community as a whole? I mean, I'm sure it's a little bit different from your hometown, but maybe that you found some things that you like about it too.
Yeah, I really love Seward. I like the downtown, the food,
Is there a big difference though? I mean, what are some of maybe the biggest differences from home for you?
The weather. The weather's a huge one. It gets down to the negatives here. It's never below 60 back home.
It's been a nice fall though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I know after not competing for basically a year, what did it mean to come back last year and really have a strong year and qualify for the national tournament?
It meant a whole lot. It meant everything. It was a big deal for me in my life.
Yeah. What was maybe the most memorable moment from last year for you?
It was the match where I qualified. I was able to lock up a cradle, and then that was kind of like my move growing up. And my whole family came from California to come see that, and so it was pretty cool. And coming off the mat, hugging my little brother.
Right. Maybe that's one of the rare moments then that they've seen you in person, so I'm sure that made it extra special. How about the experience then going to the national tournament? I know when you get there you're going to go against the best, but what did you take away from that experience?
I think last season I was extremely nervous. I was shaking in my boots just at the stage it was, and I didn't think I needed to be, especially looking back. I think that was my biggest takeaway, is just be relaxed and confident in your abilities.
Is there something that maybe you learned that, well, you kind of covered it, that'll help you then going forward this year?
Just not overthinking things. It's still just wrestling,
What is the adjustment, as we talked about before recording, you're moving up a weight to heavyweight, so what's the adjustment like there?
I'm lifting more weights, I'm eating a lot more food, and just trying to get bigger.
Good things though, right?
Yes.
So everyone in the program obviously has been getting accustomed to a new coach with Josh Watts and Coach Crosby as an assistant. What do you maybe appreciate so far about what you've seen from Coach Watts and what he's trying to implement?
It's extremely structured, which is something we haven't had in the past couple years. Everything is planned out, everything is told to us beforehand, and that really helps us mentally prepare and then show up and do our best. I really appreciate that.
And you're also getting to meet quite a few new teammates this year. What can you say kind of about what they've brought to the room, and maybe you've had a chance to go up against some of them? I don't know.
Oh, they're studs. They're really good. They're really good. They're really cool guys. They fit our team dynamic well. It was a really smooth transition, which seems like it wouldn't be moving a whole another team in here, but it was. We clicked right away.
So maybe the style that you wrestle or some of the technique changes, I don't know, when you move up a weight class. So what have you been kind of working on to better yourself?
Neutral position a lot. I have faith in my just like being on top. But neutral is where I've been focusing the most and setting up shots and getting into those positions where I do feel strong.
And what would make this a successful season then in your mind?
Get it on the podium, All-American. That's the goal every day.
And lastly, can I get a SCO Dogs?
SCO Dogs. All right.